Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. This Saturday, I know last Saturday, I woke up, did my video, and was looking a hot mess. And I had already said, or I had put it out there, like, you know what, y'all should just get used to seeing me like this on Saturdays. This Saturday, though, your girl got up and she got dressed. That's because I actually have somewhere to go. So, I got up earlier than normal and I was a little productive this morning, but it's Saturday. It actually looks beautiful outside, but fall is upon us. Fall is upon us. Yesterday I was freezing. So I need to break out my UGG boots. Like it's officially UGG weather, boot weather, sweater weather. I think we were in denial for a second because the day before that, this is for people in Cleveland, the day before that, the weather was treating us good, and now, I mean, it's not bad weather, it's just cold, and I don't really like cold weather. But anyway, I don't want to rant on about the weather because I really want to get into this goal. I love this goal. So as always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. The goal for today is to be defined, okay? Be defined. And to be defined, what is the definition of define? It means that to be defined means that you are firm or you're fixed, or if someone were to look at you or describe you or define you, they would use things that make up your character or the things that you're standing for, the things that you are firm in, and the things that outline you, okay, if that makes sense. So when we're thinking about being defined today, of course, we want to look at our character and the things that define us and the things that make us up, because I would never want someone to look at, like, if someone were to ask a question like, hey, what are the things that define Ashley? And not like what are her personality traits or what are her character traits, even though it is about character. But the things that define me are like my morals and my values and the things that I am fixed in that kind of push me or propel me into fulfilling my purpose. And if you have things that are in your definition makeup that are not propelling you forward or are not pushing you forward and forcing you or propelling you to the place that God has called you to be, then you got to get rid of them. You have to get rid of them because you don't want anything that is outlining you to be pulling you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anything a part of my overall makeup to be hindering me. So if I know that I'm doing something that at the end of the day is not causing me to move forward, not just causing me, but it's not assisting me in moving forward, then I got to get rid of that, because I have defined for myself that I want to continuously be moving forward. Even if I'm taking one step a day, even if I'm, crawling a day, I always want to be moving forward. But eventually too, I want to make sure that I don't stay in that crawling state. You know what I'm saying? So for example, human beings are, I won't say what they're defined as or what their makeup is, but human beings, they grow. That just goes without saying. Like, there's always growth and development that takes place with each individual human or with each individual person. So when they are a child, the things that make them up, or one of their definitions as a baby, is they're crawling. They crawl. As you get older, you start to walk and you can run. And then as you get older, you do other things. But I said that to say, when you're moving towards your purpose, you don't want to continue to crawl. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a child was 5 years old and never learned to walk or was never walking at that age, they would take them in to see a specialist for some type of development issue. There has to be a development issue. Why is this child 5 years old and has not walked yet? So that's the same with us. We need to be checking ourselves. If we're moving towards our purpose and we are, even though, like I said earlier, like, even if I'm taking one step a day or crawling per day, I should not, in moving towards my purpose, I should not continue to crawl the whole time, because that obviously means that there's some type of development delay that's making up my character. So I said all that to say, when we're thinking about the things that define us and getting rid of the things that we don't want to be in our definition, we want to make sure that the things that we are getting rid of, like we're actively getting rid of them so that we don't stay. So even if we're moving forward, we don't stay in that crawl state. Like I don't want to be struggling to get to my purpose, even though, I'm making it. I don't want to, I was about to say I hate, but I'm trying to get rid of that word. I really dislike when people say like, oh, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm making it. That's obvious, but that is I feel like when people say that, it's like, I'm struggling, but I'm here. Like, I don't want to continuously be in that I'm making it state. Like, I'm struggling, but I'm here. Like, no, eventually I want to be in a place of abundance where people ask me how I'm doing and I'm great. I'm great. You know what I'm saying? So when we're thinking about the things that are defining us and our definition, the things that outline us, again, we want to make sure that we are removing the things that are negative in our lives that may possibly be defining us now, but are hindering us from actively moving towards that place of abundance. Okay, so that was actually a really long definition of today's goal, but I really liked it, and I really wanted you guys to understand it, and I probably just needed to talk it out for myself as well. So that is the goal for today, is to be defined. I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday and a blessed Sunday, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.